In this video, we're covering the full story of Prince Abdul Mateen and Princess Anisha of Brunei, their royal love story, their breathtaking wedding, the emotional pregnancy announcement that shook the internet, the dramatic birth of their daughter, the name that carries a deeply beautiful meaning, and the one surprising royal rule that changes everything for their child. If you love royal news, stay with me because this story is one you absolutely do not want to miss. And before we dive in, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below, and share this with someone who loves royal stories as much as you do. Let's start at the very beginning, because every extraordinary story deserves to be told from its roots. Prince Abdul Mateen, full name Duli Yang Teramat Mulia Paduka Seri Penggiran Muda Abdul Mateen, was born on August 12, 1991, in Bandar Seri Begawan, Brunei. He is the fourth son and 10th child of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, one of the world's wealthiest monarchs, and his former second wife, Mariam Abdul Aziz. Wikipedia. Growing up inside the extraordinary walls of Istana Nurul Izza, a palace built specifically for his mother and her children, Mateen was shaped by both royal duty and genuine academic ambition. He earned his Bachelor of Arts degree in International Politics from King's College London in July 2014. Wikipedia. But it wasn't just his royal title or his Ivy League caliber education that made the world take notice. It was everything else: the polo skills, the military medals, the movie star looks, and above all, the magnetic charm that made him a phenomenon far beyond the borders of Brunei. For years, Prince Abdul Mateen was widely celebrated as one of the most eligible royal bachelors on the planet. His social media presence turned him into a global icon, a prince who could ride a horse, jump from a plane, and still look effortlessly stylish doing it. On September 23, 2022, he was awarded the parachute badge with wings at RAF Bryce Norton after completing the basic parachute course, training alongside 64 other new parachutists. Wikipedia. Then, just a year later, came the announcement that sent shockwaves through royal watchers and social media fans alike. On October 8, 2023, the royal court officially announced the engagement of Prince Mateen and Anisha Razna binti Adam. Wikipedia. Suddenly, the world's most eligible prince was officially taken, and the woman who had captured his heart was just as remarkable as the man himself. So who is Princess Anisha? Anisha Razna binti Adam was born on November 6, 1994, in London, to Siti Mariam binti Isa, whose family belongs to a prominent Bruneian Malay political dynasty, and Ivica Adam Kalbek, a man of Croatian heritage. Wikipedia. Her background alone is a story of cultures colliding beautifully: British upbringing, Bruneian royal blood on her mother's side, and European lineage from her father. Before her marriage, Princess Anisha ran a silk garment company and a bespoke travel agency, and continues to manage both even during her royal life. Hello. She is, in every sense, a modern princess. The couple have known each other since childhood and are said to have begun dating in 2018, though they kept their relationship impressively low profile for years. Wikipedia. Anisha was quietly present at some of the most significant moments of Mateen's public life: his Green Beret presentation, royal weddings, state ceremonies, always by his side, always poised, always the picture of quiet elegance. Then came the wedding of the decade. The couple married in an elaborate 10-day celebration from January 7 to January 16, 2024. Wikipedia. This was not simply a wedding, it was a spectacle of culture, tradition, and royal magnificence that the world watched in awe. The Majlis Istiadat Berbedik Pengantin Daraja, the powdering ceremony, was held on January 10, where Anisha and Mateen wore traditional red outfits and their families applied scented powder and oils to their hands in a blessing ritual. Wikipedia. The official solemnization took place at Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque, one of the most iconic landmarks in all of Brunei. The guest list read like a who's who of global royalty and political power. Among the distinguished attendees were Baton's King Jigme Kasar Namgyal Wangchuk and Queen Jetson Pema, as well as heads of state and royals from across Southeast Asia and beyond. Wikipedia. The royal bersanding ceremony, the grand reception, was held at the throne hall of Istana Nurul Iman, the Sultan's official palace, a building so vast it holds the record as the world's largest residential palace. It was, by every measure, a wedding for the history books. But the story doesn't end with vows and gold-threaded ceremonial robes. The most emotional chapter was yet to come. In October 2025, Prince Matin and Princess Anisha announced they were expecting their first child together. On his Instagram, Mateen posted a romantic black and white image of the two holding hands as Anisha cradled her growing bump, captioning it simply, "And then there were three." Yahoo! 3 words. 3 words that broke the internet. The image was tender, intimate, and utterly human, a prince and his princess, sharing the most universal of joys with the world. Fan accounts erupted, royal commentators gushed, and millions of followers hit the like button in what felt like a collective, global exhale of pure happiness for this couple. The months that followed were filled with anticipation. The couple marked their second wedding anniversary in January 2026, with the whole world wondering when the new royal baby would arrive. Hello. And then, on the morning of February 8, 2026, the wait was over. Brunei's national public broadcaster, RTB News, released an official statement announcing that Princess Anisha had safely given birth. New My Royals, the birth took place at 8:50 in the morning, and in keeping with royal tradition, 17 cannon shots were fired from the grounds of Istana Nurul Iman in celebration. Hype Malaysia, 17 cannon shots. Not fireworks. Not a social media post. 17 thundering cannon shots echoing across the capital, the ancient sound of a nation welcoming a new royal life. It was majestic. It was powerful. It was the kind of moment that reminds us why royal traditions, ancient as they are, still send chills down our spines. The baby was a girl. A daughter. And 3 days later, on February 11, Prince Matin shared the moment the world had been waiting for, the first photograph of his family of 3. Standing in what appeared to be a nursery filled with books and toys, Prince Matin proudly held his newborn daughter while Princess Anisha gazed lovingly at her husband. The couple wore matching black outfits, and the image radiated the kind of warmth that no royal protocol can manufacture. AOL, along with the photo came the name, and it is stunning. Prince Matin announced his daughter's name as Zahra Mariam Bolkiah, writing on Instagram, "Anisha and I are so grateful to the incredible team at JPMC for their exceptional care and support, and so thankful to everyone for the kind wishes." AOL. The name Zahra Mariam Bolkiah is layered with meaning, and once you understand it, it only makes the story richer. Zahra is an Arabic girl's name meaning brilliance, splendor, brightness, and flower. The middle name Mariam is a tribute to both grandmothers. Prince Matin's mother's first name is Mariam, and Princess Anisha's mother's name is Sidi. Mariam, AOL, and Bolkiah, of course, is the name of the royal house itself, a dynasty that has ruled Brunei for centuries. In 3 names, you have love, legacy, and light. It is perfect. The baby girl was officially named by Sultan Hassan al Bolkiah as Young Amat Mulia Penggiran Anak Zahra Mariam Bolkiah, VN Express International, a title that carries the full weight and honor of Bruneian royal tradition. And yet, here's where things get complicated, and where many royal observers have raised their eyebrows. Despite her stunning name, her powerful grandfather, and her place at the very heart of one of the world's most celebrated royal families, little Zahra does not stand in the line of succession. Brunei's constitution and succession laws state that the monarch must be male, Muslim, and a direct descendant in the male line. Hello. This ancient constitutional rule means that no matter how beloved, how brilliant, or how destined for greatness little Zahra may be, the throne of Brunei remains, for now, beyond her reach. Prince Matin himself currently stands 5th in the line of succession, behind his brother Crown Prince Al-Muhtadi Billah, the Crown Prince's 2 sons, and Matin's second oldest brother, Prince Abdul Malik. Hello. It raises profound questions about tradition, modernity, and the role of women in royal succession, questions that royal families across Asia and the world are increasingly being asked to confront. Brunei remains a deeply proud nation with a rich cultural identity, and the Sultan's rule commands tremendous respect both at home and internationally. But as little Zahra grows up, brilliant, splendid, and bright, just as her name promises, one wonders what the future holds for royal families navigating the tension between ancient laws and the evolving world around them. What is undeniable is this: Prince Abdul Mateen and Princess Anisha have built something extraordinary together. A love story that began in quiet friendship, deepened in secret, burst into the world in the most spectacular royal wedding of the decade, and has now blossomed into parenthood with a daughter whose name means flower and light. Prince Matin has also continued his military service, being promoted to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel in the Royal Brunei Armed Forces in November 2025, Wikipedia, even as he stepped into the role of father for the very first time. He is, in every way, a man who carries multiple worlds on his shoulders, and by all accounts, he carries them with grace. This is a family to watch. This is a story still very much in its early chapters. And if the first chapter, a 10-day wedding, a global pregnancy announcement, a daughter named after brilliance, is anything to go by, the chapters to come will be extraordinary. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching, it means the world. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel so you never miss a royal update. Share this video with someone who loves royal news. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know, are you following the Brunei royal family? Because honestly, with Prince Matin, Princess Anisha, and now baby Zahra in the picture, this is one royal story that just keeps getting better. And here is the question I want to leave you with today. In a world where traditions are changing and daughters of princes are growing up in the spotlight, do you think it's time for Brunei's succession laws to evolve, or should the ancient laws of the Sultanate remain exactly as they are? Note: my research shows that Princess Anisha's first pregnancy, not second, culminated in the birth of baby Zahra in February 2026. I found no confirmed reports of a second pregnancy as of April 2026. If you have a source for the second pregnancy news, I'd be happy to revise the script accordingly.